What's up, bikers? I'm Johnny Thompson from Fit for Racing, home of strength and conditioning for bike sports athletes, and today we are doing our first product review on a Senso board. So this got sent to us, UPS from Germany, handmade in Germany. I have no clue what this board is going to be like. I had a quick look on the internet, it looks pretty sweet, and we're going to see if we can use this with our pro riders, but more than anything, I'm gonna have some fun with it and show you guys what Senso board's all about. Now, these guys haven't paid me to do this. This is a genuine review, and this is me opening it for the first time. I promise you that. So hold your horses, check me out on a Senso board after this intro.
1, 2, 3, listen.
Alright, here we go, the grand opening of the Senso board. Let's have a look. Poster? That looks like a cool bit of kit. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Whoa.
You're the reason I'm going to prison. You're the reason I'm going mad. You're mine, only mine. You're mine, only mine. And don't let 'em call you. Don't let 'em call you. Don't let 'em call you.
So first blast of the Senso board, it's pretty sweet. Ah! as you can see, very unstable, which is the point of it. So the ball in the middle there moves, and these bands obviously give you some resistance so you don't fall all the way over, which is really cool mechanism for it to roll. And once you get over the threshold of balance, it's then difficult to regain. So looks pretty well built, and the mechanism itself is pretty sound, so it looks cool. Yes, nailed it. No, nailed it. I'll put my knee down. All right, there you have it, the Senso board. Obviously, as you can see, it's pretty unstable. It's nice. It's a nice consistency throughout the balance. It's going to be pretty sweet to have the guys on during their training sessions, closer to the start of the season, test their balance under fatigue. And actually, it is pretty fatiguing on its own. So it's going to be pretty difficult. I'm getting a bit of a leg pump just holding on. Obviously, without this hand, it's even more difficult. Woo! Fuck! I'll give you a rundown. I'll give you the rundown back in the office. Awesome. First impressions, very well made board. You can tell that it's handmade in Germany. And I better say again, I'm not getting paid to say this. This is a genuine review. First impressions, I've had to go on for about 45 minutes, hopping on and off, playing around with it. I'm yet to try it with any other weights or anything, but honestly, it seems like a really good piece of kit for balancing. I can see lots of benefits putting this in training programs with people, particularly as they're going into the start of the season. They're maybe going to do a Metcon, come back in, test the stability on the board. It's very good for the core, hip flexors, glutes, and if you're going to do squats on it and stuff like that, then it's going to be very demanding. So yes, definitely will use this in some training with the guys. This is a hefty piece of kit. You'll be able to do, say, back squats, run, get in, totally fatigued, hop on this and be able to move around, and it's actually really great for stability, control of the midline, and balance, basically balance. So as a training tool for bike sports athletes, yes, it doesn't have handlebars on it, but balance training whilst fatigue, absolutely ideal. So yeah, a good piece of kit. Grip on the top is insane. I'm sure even when wet, you're going to be able to stand on that. The bands themselves, it looks like you can get replacement bands. So the bands can be changed for different resistances, which means more or less instability. Now, I don't know what the resistance of this is, but it seems about right for me. But imagine using this as a warm-up, because you know, people, they get bored of the same old crap when you're doing warm-ups, and this is a fun piece of kit. You can't deny that it's good fun to be on here. If you have some mates, you can challenge each other. You could like prod them with sticks and stuff, because you know, a bit more instability. If you've ever seen the Indo board, I was tempted by one of these a few years ago. These go for a minimum of £130, so about half the price. However, it's a tube with a piece of wood on top. This has had a lot of work gone into the design and the build. The quality is there. It's, you know, it seems like 24mm buffalo board, which isn't cheap on its own. It's got nicely laser etched top. The construction of it underneath the ball mechanism itself looks really stable, and there's a lot of thought gone into that. And you can tell when you're on it, because it's a multi-directional instability, which is much better for training than just a side to side. So if you imagine like board sports wise, the instability on a wakeboard or a snowboard, surfboard, skateboard, maybe not skateboard, but you know, the instability is good to have that multi-directional element to it rather than just side to side. I'm not slating Indo boards, I'm not having a favorite, I'm just saying that the build quality of this is amazing, and it is value for money for sure. Would I buy one now I've tried one? Yes, I would. That was our review of the Senso board. First impressions, fantastic build, great piece of kit. We're going to try it on the pro athletes next week. We're going to keep hold of it for a couple of months, and we'll be able to give you more insight into its benefits over long-term training. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share with your friends, that helps a lot, always. And until next time, peace.
I'm going back your mind.